Well, welcome to the town of Mitchell, South Dakota. I love these small little towns. It almost reminds you of the Old West. Cool little traditional buildings. And what is that? Well, hello once again, everyone, and welcome to yet another beautiful day for an adventure. Today's adventure brings us to Mitchell, South Dakota, in front of the Corn Palace. This is an amazing building from what I can tell. Absolutely incredible. And so we are going to learn about this place together, as I have never been here before. And a Corn Palace, right up my alley. It has Tommy Travels written all over it. So if you are brand new to this channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on a thing. Welcome to another edition of Tommy Travels. It's Tommy Travels. Come on with me, you guys. Let's go see what there is to see. And so here it is in all of its glory, ladies and gentlemen, the Corn Palace. You can see those are elephants right there, and that's because the theme is Under the Big Top 2022. I guess they change this out every year and have come up with a new theme every time as well. Wow. It's hard to believe that is all corn and corn stalks right there that we're looking at. Except for that way up there, I think that's metal. I was just talking to a gentleman, he says it's the world's only corn palace. But do we need two? You be the judge. So there's the mural with the elephants that we were looking at. And then there's one over here that says circus, with the lady with her hands in the air, waving them like she just don't care. All made of corn. Unbelievable. I like the little corn stalk here on this light pole, which we're gonna scan up, and they've got a picture of 1902 Mitchell, South Dakota. The theme was patterns and symbols, and that's what it looked like way back then, over 100 years ago. A little bit more elaborate looking than what it is today. World's only Corn Palace, Mitchell, South Dakota. Free admission. And as you can see, the building is actually, it's made of brick, solid brick, so you don't have to feel scared to go in there. It's just the facade that's corn. There's where we came in, and instantly it smells like popcorn in here. I don't know where it is, but there's definitely popcorn in here somewhere. There's a little sign-in or check-in desk. That's the lobby, and here we go. Welcome to the world's only Corn Palace. Is there some type of a museum in here? Oh, I like that. The little posts are all mini little corn on the cob tile. I like that. Good theming. A whole row of corn. And a nice tractor down here. Like that. McCormick's Deering Farmel. Wow. It's not a John Deere, but still very nice. And behind the tractor there's an old time picture of Mitchell, South Dakota Corn Palace from 1905. And this is what it looked like in 1915. The streets were a tad more crowded back then than what they are today. And look at those cars. Wow. That must have been quite a sight for 1915. There wasn't as many roadside attractions back then as there are today, that's for sure. And here's what the Corn Palace looked like back in 1907. Look at that, they've got the whole marching band posed in front of it. That is amazing. And it looks like they've got some items from the nearby Mitchell Prehistoric Indian Village site. Replica prehistoric garden tools. That right there that we're looking at is a bison scapula hoe. And a deer antler tine rake. Look at that. They used deer antlers for a rake back then. What a clever idea. And here, right in front of this farm, is an early corn sheller from the 30s and 40s. It took kernels of corn off the cob. So I guess you must put the corn in there and then spin the wheel, and then somewhere the corn kernels come out. Here are some taxidermied birds. I'm not sure what kind they are. It doesn't say on here. But this piece is called minus 20 degrees. It does look very cold in there. We came up these stairs here, and look it. I thought it was going to be more of a museum upstairs, but no, it's a basketball court. I guess they have basketball tournaments in here. They've got a professional Corn Palace scoreboard and everything. Look at that. And then all around the stadium they have Corn Palace murals. All made of corn. All very detailed. I don't know how long it takes to even make one of those. I can't imagine how long it took to put all of these together. Look at that. That really is an art form, that is for sure. I like these two up here shaking hands. And I like this scene from the Old West right here. All of these are really fun to look at. And here is the Corn Palace as it looked all the way back in 1927. Look at that. Intricate details, all the murals. Absolutely stunning. And here it is from 1892. Look at, people are riding up on horseback back then. This has got to be one of the oldest surviving roadside attractions that I've been to so far. I mean man-made, not like waterfalls or something that have been here forever. Even Route 66 hasn't been around anywhere near this long. Amazing. And also here you can get the world's best caramel corn. They've got soft caramel, they've got cinnamon toast, M&M popcorn balls, peanut butter cups, and unicorn popcorn balls. And they have a whole concession stand here where you can get goodies like popcorn and a pickle that was showing on the screen there. You can get hot dogs, slushies, anything your heart desires. I'm gonna pass on this stuff today because I think I'm gonna maybe go get something in a restaurant a little bit later. Look at all these corn cobs, unbelievable. And so if you have tried or sampled the food here in this concession stand, let me know in the comments below how it was. Okay, this sign says, each year we redecorate the world's only corn palace. Each ear of corn, look at all these different types of ears of corn, is cut in half lengthwise and nailed in place. It costs $130,000 to decorate the corn palace each year. And look at these volunteers working diligently to put something like this together. What we're looking at here, as the sign says, is the 2018 National Top 50 Local Flavor Shoes from Mitchell High School art students. And look at, they're decorated with corn. Perfect. Oh my gosh, this place lights up at night. I didn't know that. We have some lions jumping through rings of fire up here. We have some flying trapeze acrobats right over here, a clown. Oh my goodness. This looks so pretty at night. There must be some cool activities that go on here because there's some bleachers, and look at down here, there's a band shell. So they probably have live music going on or entertainment. Oh, there's a guy being shot out of a cannon right there. And a horse acrobatics person. And I'm not sure exactly what this is. Al Riyadh? I don't know what that is. If you do, leave a comment below. Oh, and I didn't even notice this on the first street lamp that I looked at. I was so busy looking at the picture, I didn't notice the corn cobs on the top. Of course, they weren't lit up back then, so I just thought they were solar panels. Looks like they're probably powered by solar, and then at night, they light up. That's cool. And we've traversed up these stairs to check out the Oscar Howe exhibit and balcony. What is the exhibit? Looks like an art exhibit. Looks like some people are hunting for grouse hunting, I guess. Some very classic South Dakota kind of old western vibe photos. Not photos, but pictures. Well, I think that is actually a mosaic right there. That looks like tile, individual tiles. Wow. Really cool art up here. Oh, look at this deer galloping along. A whole row of them out here. There's a cowboy on a fence looking after the herd out there. Looks like we got a snake and a rabbit out there in the field, and a turtle and a froggy. Very nice. There's a balcony that we can step out on, but look at this lighting decoration. I'm always a fan of interior illumination, and this is good. I almost feel like I'm underwater here with all these bubbles. It's very cool. And here we go. We can step out onto this balcony right here and check out. Look at this. It's gotten dark outside. Look at this town of Mitchell, South Dakota. Does it get any more beautiful than that? The moonlight. I started this intro with the sun in my face, and now I'm ending it in the moonlight. That is the gift shop across the street. I timed this adventure wrong because the Google thing said that this place is open until like 11 p.m. So I thought, well, the gift shop must be right in there, so I can do that. But it's across the street. I didn't realize that closes earlier. So next time I'll time it so I can get something from the gift shop as well. It sure does give you a different perspective from up here on the balcony too. Wow. This kind of reminds me of going out on the deck of the Hard Rock Cafe in Orlando. Just a beautiful, amazing, stunning scene off the balcony from here as well. Well, as we take one final look at this stunning building all lit up at night, I sure am glad I stopped by here. A lot of people said it's a corn palace, but I really liked it. It's got cool murals, which I love murals, all made out of corn, which had to take forever to put together. It's a lot of art involved with this place, and I just love it. And it's different every year. So if I come back next year, it'll be a whole different theme. And that I like. And so I don't know when I'll be back, but someday I'm sure I will see this building once again. And I'm glad the timing worked out here today, that I would be arriving here in the late afternoon, mid-evening, just when the sun is setting, to see it both kind of during the day and at night as well. So if you guys liked what you saw, go ahead and hit like on my YouTube channel. While you're at it, go ahead and hit subscribe and the little bell notification next to it, so you can be the first to know when a new adventure comes out. Thank you all so much for all of the support that you've given me so far, and until next time, I hope to catch you on the flip side. I don't know what's going on over there, but what a great way to end the night, hey? Little personalized fireworks show. I think that's a homemade deal, but my gosh, they must have dropped a few bucks on that. Look at that. They got the screamers, they got it all. This is like a pro show right here. I didn't even see fireworks on the 4th of July this year, but sometimes, even if I don't, I wind up seeing a show like this anyway. Happens more often than not, actually. Look at that, it keeps going and going. My gosh, it just doesn't stop. Somebody lit off a whole case of something. Wow, look at that. It's like a grand finale. Woo! This is one of the better fireworks shows I've seen, actually, to tell you the truth. These guys should get hired for Disneyland or Disney World. And what I like about this one, no copyrighted music. God. This clip has been going for 2 minutes and 40 seconds here. I'm thinking, oh, well, it's got to have a breather here. God. I would stop, but I'm just awestruck here. Wow. It just doesn't end. And believe me, it was going like this for a couple minutes before I even, because I had to drive up here and get a spot to get a good view of these. So this has been going on for over 5 minutes. Probably 6 or 7 minutes. That's why I love going out on adventures like this. You just never know what kind of magic is going to happen for you on an adventure. Back out of it a little bit here. All right. Well, just so this doesn't get to be longer than the video, and my battery's about to die, we're gonna call it here. But wow, what a cool little finale to end this video.